In the vastness of the universe, there is more than enough. 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 Hello, Capricorn. That's the song that came to me for this coming month, the month of July. What I'm about to share today, I have multiple things to share with you, multiple different messages from different sources, if you will, I'm going to pull out all my bag of tricks for you, Cappy. Okay, so today is the 9th of June. So these messages are for the 9th of June today through the end of July. So everything I'm about to say is going to apply through the 9th of June to the end of July. Okay, so let's start here. I'm going to get to the cards, but I have a couple messages that I need to share before we get to the cards. The cards will be more of the word confirmation is, a tough word for me because it's like this whole thing should be confirmation to you. When you come to readings, Cappy, it should never be that we're like looking for answers. It should actually be that the things that are coming toward us are just confirmations to what we already know, right? So let's get to the first part of the reading. We're going to read your mail, Cappy. I'm going to read your mail. That's the first thing I'm going to do. And then I'm going to share a vision that I had for you. And then we're going to get to the cards. All right. So let's read your mail. I went into meditation. And then I asked my guides to show me a topic for this reading. And this is what came out as I get this fly out of my reading. That could be also a sign for you. Whenever there's like flies around, to me it feels like, and God bless flies, they do what they do. But for me, spiritually, having a fly around can be like bad energy. Kind of like people say there's a fly on the wall. You might have some negative energy hanging around you, Cappy. So we're just gonna release that from ourselves right now. We're just gonna release all that negative thought patterns from ourselves right now. Okay, so let's get to this message. The message that came out for you is the Hanged Man. And what a message, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, after I received the Hanged Man, there was the Four of Pentacles, okay? So before I get into really how these things apply to you, I'm going to explain the vision that I had while I was in meditation for you. That will help clear things up. So everything I'm about to say, I'm going to use pronouns that are, I'm going to say me, I, because I was in the scene for you on your behalf. So I'm just going to use, first person. So I walked into a big bank towards the teller. And I was acting kind of sketchy, to be honest with you. I had some sunglasses on. I was kind of making sure nobody was watching me, okay? A bit of a paranoia there. So I walked up to the teller and it was my money. It wasn't like I was stealing money or anything like that. So that's why it was a little bizarre that I felt so paranoid in the vision. So this woman, the teller, she handed me a medium-sized bag, like an old school bag that you see full of coins. Pentacles. So this reading is about pentacles here. All right. See, the Hanged Man is about pentacles. Okay. So we're going to get further into this. So I took the bag. Again, it was like a medium-sized bag of gold coins of pentacles. And I took the bag and I left hastily. I was kind of looking around. I had adjusted my sunglasses. I got into my car and I just sat there for a minute with the bag next to me on the other seat. And I remember just feeling like a sense of, I don't want to say panic, but just fear, really, regarding money specifically, okay? Okay, so then I went home, and it was a small apartment, and I had all the windows blacked out. So the whole apartment was blacked out. And I sat on the floor, I crossed my legs, and then I put that bag of coins onto my lap, and I went into meditation. Deep meditation for days and days and days. And I was saying things. I was asking questions like, how will I grow this wealth? How will I turn this money into something more? How can I improve my financial situation? That's why I was in meditation in the vision. Because of this. Because of the Four of Pentacles. These are both kind of stuck energies as well, and we'll get into that in a second. So after I got through days and days and days of this, of this deep meditation in the hanged man stance, right? I went into the hanged man mode to receive wisdom on how I grow the money that I had because I was desperate for money. Okay? How will I grow this wealth? How will I turn this money into something more? It was a panic zone that I was in. And then I heard a voice, and the voice spoke to me and said, it's time to go. It's time to go. See, these are two kind of stuck energies. You know, the Hanged Man is a great card. Okay, it's a card of enlightenment. This guy knows what he needs to do here. He came here to receive the runes, and he got off this tree, and he received those runes, and we're still using the runes today, right? So this is not a bad card by any means, but especially with these two energies together, this is a stuck energy. This is an energy of fear. See, this guy, the way I perceive this card a lot of the time is this guy is scared to lose what he already has. And that's what the vision was about. Holding this bag of money, that was all the money that I had left to my name. Okay, and I was afraid. I was holding it tight. I was begging the universe for wisdom here. And then the voice came and said, it's time to go. It's time to step down from the tree. You already have everything you need to be successful. And then that, as I was in meditation further, that song, in the vastness of the universe, there is more than enough. 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 So that's the message here, Cappy. Okay. What we have here is a time of expansion. We are coming down off the tree this month. And the universe is telling you to come out of this fearful mindset about money. That in the vastness of the universe, imagine just flying through the universe, flying through the planets, the galaxies. It just goes on and on and on, and it's ever expanding, and it's multidimensional, and there's just opportunities, and there's everything available for you, Capricorn. Everything in the world is available to you, and that's the beauty of the Hanged Man. He's able to absorb that cosmic energy, that wisdom, those secrets of the universe to be revealed to him. And it was good in the vision that we went into meditation to receive wisdom, right? That was the good part. But the not so good part is this kind of poverty mindset, because what comes after the Four of Pentacles? The Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is a card of poverty, really. And the Five of Pentacles to me is just indicative of a poverty mindset. It's not just about poverty itself. It's about the mindset of poverty and the lack mentality that we stay in because of fear and insecurity. So what the universe is trying to reveal to you, Cappy, from today, June 9th, through the end of July, is in the vastness of the universe, there is more than enough. There is more than enough. And another thing from the universe is that you already have everything you need to succeed. So take that bag of money and grow it. And so we're going to go into this with the cards now. Taking what we just took in, right? And now we're going to consult the cards. In the vastness of the universe, there is more than enough. There is more than enough. In the vastness of the universe, there is more than enough. There's more than enough. There is more than enough. There is more than enough. For Capricorn, from today, June 9th, through the end of July 2022. Advice, wisdom, strategy, mindset, any information that Cappy needs. Wow. Okay. This is what I see. Well, what I see is something on this death card. Some sort of, looks like ketchup or something. God bless. God bless. Can't be perfect, right, Cappy? Here's what I see. And I'm a Virgo, so that's... So on this death card, what I'm seeing, the first thing I'm seeing is when you got off of that pole, right? You took the advice of the universe. The universe said, go, you have everything you need to succeed. So you got down off the pole. You transformed yourself with this death card here. You went through a transformational process with the Hanged Man. This was not for nothing. Like I said, the Hanged Man is a great card. So there's no problem with you taking that time to transform your mindset in the Hanged Man. See, that's what's been going on here. The universe is trying to reveal to you there's more than enough in the universe. And that's this death and transformation here. You walked away from patterns of mind that were holding you stagnant. Because, yeah, it's one thing to have a savings account, right? It's great to have a savings account. But this money can only last this guy for so long. So the universe wants to reveal to you and is revealing to you, it's time to walk away from poverty mindsets. And how do we do that? Well, this card is an interesting card. It's a little different than like the Six of Swords, for example. The Eight of Cups, see, it's in the cups, it's in the emotions. So when you're walking away emotionally from something, that is like the depths of you. You are turning your back emotionally on this lack mentality. You're saying, from the depths of my heart, I believe that there is vastness in the universe, that I have more than enough, that everything is available to me. Imagine the universe. There is enough for everybody. There is enough for every single person to have abundance in their lives. So why not you, Cappy? Why not you? So this Eight of Cups is advising you. Walk away emotionally from the things that have held you bound regarding finances especially, but it's not only finances. It affects every area of your life. Because finances to me is kind of a root chakra sort of an issue. A lot of the time we pick up these mindsets, these poverty mindsets, a lot of the time we pick them up from our parents, from early childhood, where we see our parents struggling for money possibly, or we went through money struggles, and it feels like you just can't escape. But this card is saying, disconnect emotionally. Go at this with a new perspective. And this is the new perspective. In the vastness of the universe, there is more than enough. There is more than enough. This card is a card of this is a card of destiny. And our destiny can change depending on how we act, right? So we're the ones who project our future into existence. But the Wheel of Fortune is here, Capricorn, to show you that this death and transformation that you're going through here, where you went into the darkness of that space, you went into the Hanged Man mode to receive the wisdom and the revelation. The wisdom, it wasn't necessarily how to make money or how to make more money or how to turn the money you have into something else. It was something much deeper. See, this is a major arcana. This is talking about the essence of who we are and our beliefs and our patterns and our identity, right? If we identify with a poverty mindset where we have to hoard what we have and we believe we don't have enough, that's why the universe is saying in the vastness of the universe there is more than enough. They don't want to just give you just enough to get by, paycheck to paycheck. Oh, I have enough. I have just enough. Thank God I have just enough. Thank God I have just enough. No, the universe doesn't want you to say, I have just enough. That's the death and transformation. And this could be something that you're currently going through as you watch this video. This could be advice for you to go through this. Maybe you need to go into Hanged Man mode. And I'm not saying you have to go on a Gandhi level, like, spiritual journey or something like that. I'm just saying it is a Hanged Man mode. It is like going into deep thought or meditation or maybe even taking a day off work or something to just like fully like focus yourself and recalibrate yourself and be like, I gotta look at my life right now. I gotta stop and just think. And see, it's not just about the mind, the Hanged Man. It's deeper than that. Its transformation can happen when we allow ourselves to kind of. That's why I called myself the meta mystic, because the word meta, it's like looking at yourself from the outside in a sense. It's almost like you are looking at your life from the outside. It's almost like you're coming outside of yourself and you're receiving wisdom and then looking at yourself from an outside perspective and then coming back inside of yourself as a new person. And this new person is walking away emotionally from things that have not only held you back financially, but have kind of held you hostage emotionally as well. Because as we know, money, a lot of people are struggling for money right now with the crazy stuff that's going on in the world. But the universe is saying to you, Capricorn, purposely emotionally detached. This is a card of emotional detachment. This is the end of the end. And after this card comes the Nine of Cups, which is like emotional fulfillment, a wish come true. So you are on the road to that, Cappy, okay? And the universe is guiding this transformation. The universe is bringing you through a transformation from one place to another. Okay, so let's go further for Capricorn. There's always enough, Capricorn. There's always enough. There's always enough. The universe does not play. The universe... The universe wants you to be successful, Cappy. The universe wants to show you the way with the Wheel of Fortune into a new way of life, a new way of being, okay? This thing was on the bottom of the deck, and it, I knew that was an energy here. This card is about somebody who's been through hell and back. This is a wounded warrior. This is somebody, look at his face. He's paranoid. See, that was the vision. It was like, it was your money. It was your money, Capricorn, that you were holding in that bag. But it felt like even as you were taking your own money out of the bank, you had this vibe, right? You had your sunglasses on. You were kind of looking around all paranoid. And that's because you've been through so much. You've been through so much, especially this is specifically financial. But like I said, poverty mindset, it's tricky. It's tricky. It often manifests as financial, the poverty mindset. But I'm telling you, there's something about this that has to do with the worth, the self-worth, the sense of self-worth. Do I deserve this? Can I do this? It's root chakra, it's solar plexus, right? It has to do with the early years of how we perceived money, how we perceived ourselves, Capricorn. And it's showing me that you've possibly even been through 9 years of trials when it comes to money and dealing with a sense of, the universe wants to show you how worthy you are, Capricorn. In the vastness of the universe, there is more than enough. And there's more than enough for everybody. Everybody can have more than enough. It's not more than enough. It's not like, oh, one person gets to take up this corner of the universe and they get all this and I just get a little tiny morsel. I'm like a dog looking for crumbs on the ground. Hell no, Capricorn. Hell no. It's time to walk away from that baloney. And we all know how nasty baloney is, right? I used to eat bologna as a kid. I would, you'd peel open that package and it would be in a big chunk, and you'd peel off the one piece, and I would roll it up and I'd take a bite out of it. And I'm a vegetarian now, but thinking back on that, it's like, what's in that stuff? What's even in there? See, the universe is asking, what's in there? What's in your heart? And that's what the Hanged Man mode is all about. To take a look what's in the heart. See, this guy, he's holding this money over his heart, and the money is also over his head. It's like it's blocking his crown chakra. See, the fear of loss can block our blessings, ironically enough. Because we're fearing the loss, it can actually block the doorways from which the money can come in. This is the heart chakra. This is the crown chakra here. And then you could argue that the root chakra is these two at the bottom. So it's like the poverty mindset may have started for this man as a young boy down at the feet. Moving up into his heart, feeling like, oh, I could never have that. I could never do that. I could never achieve that. Poverty mindset is not just money, but it often manifests as money. And then finally, it's like it's just looming over his head. That fear is just looming over his head with that coin over his head here. Okay. It's time to get focused. Now, in the same way that this man is fully focused on money, he's got it on his head, he's got it on his heart, he's got it on his feet. He is all about this mindset, right? See, he's living his own reality. If he could put this much thought and effort, this much concentration onto the fact that he has to hold on to this money, if he could just shift that powerful focus that creates this reality into a different reality, which is that in the vastness of the universe, there's more than enough for everybody. If he can channel this actually very powerful manifestation that he's doing right now with the money over his head, the money over his heart, the money at his feet, it's all he's thinking about, it's all he's focusing on. I mean, the guy is sitting here and you can clearly see he's wearing it on his sleeve. This is his perspective. He is hoarding his money. And he is staying in this one position, and he is not moving from that position. Hey, that's powerful manifestation. You got to give it to this guy, right? He's manifesting his own reality. And in the same way, he's doing it with his head and his heart and his feet. You can take that same power, that same oneness between the head and the heart and the feet, and focus it on the fact that in the vastness of the universe, there is more than enough. And come out of this sense of paranoia and panic, and walk into what the universe has in store for you with the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Oh, baby. This is what happens when you step off the tree. It's like he's carrying the tree with him now. Everything he learned on the tree, now he's taking with him And this is opening the door, the portal into the new way. See, this strength card here will help you get out of this Nine of Wands zone. This is what you need. You need solar plexus. You need security in yourself. And you could also argue that it's the heart. Understanding that there is a sense of self-worth. I knew there was a reason I brought this rose quartz out here today. Rose quartz is all about unconditional love, loving ourselves, heart chakra, green. Look at the green here. The greenery, the lush greenery. And this is a card that says, control the beast within. This beast submits to her. Our minds submit to us. We run the show, Capricorn. We are the ones who control this thing, this machine, this mind. Neural pathways in the brain can be rewired. We can brainwash ourselves, if you will, into a new sense of reality. In the same way that years and years and years there was a hoarding mentality, a poverty mindset, a holding on to what we have, fearing that we'll lose it. In the same way that we had those repetitive thoughts for possibly 9 years. In the same way that we did that, there's a way to also rewire. And I call it brainwashing. I just go right for the throat. I don't give a shit. Brainwash yourself. What's so wrong about that? The brain is a machine. The brain believes what we tell it to believe. Okay? Getting in tune with our higher selves is what is the spiritual aspect of all of this. But the mind, the mind is like, you can train the mind like you can train a lion. I was going to say like you could train a dog. You can train this woman here is us, our spirit, our soul, our higher self, who we can be. In the vastness of the universe, there's more than enough. The infinite potential of who we are. That's this woman. But this beast here that is submitting to her. Look at him. He's submitting to her. That's the mind. And this is the advice. To train yourself, brainwash yourself. And I got this book recommendation from Chris Reck of Minnow Pond Tarot. Shout out to Chris. Love you, man. I've been brainwashing myself with this book, Think and Grow Rich. And even as I was setting up this new set behind me here, I had the book on, the audio book on, and you can find it on YouTube. You can just listen through the audiobook. And I even speed up the sound. I speed it up to like 1.5 so that I can just get in as much info as possible. And I just let it play and play and play and play. And even if you're like half listening, this is the beautiful thing, Capricorn, about quote unquote brainwashing yourself. Even if you're like half listening, it's going in, man. It's going in. It's going in. So just let it flow in. Even if you're kind of just like working on something else or whatever, just rewire the mind so you can get out of here. Because this is hell. This is no way to live, and this is no way to live. In the vastness of the universe, there is more than enough, and the universe is opening a door for you, or dare I say, you're opening up your own door with the Ace of Wands. You're going from this right into a brand new way of life here. This is the doorway to your success. This is the answer to your questions that you had or that you're going to have when you go into meditation this month. Okay. The questions were, how will I grow this wealth? How will I turn this money into something more? How will I grow this wealth? How will I turn this money into something more? Here's the doorway. And see, it's interesting that it's not the Ace of Pentacles, right? You would think that. But sometimes the universe opens, or we open up doors for ourselves through the universe, opens these doors, these portals up through different elements. that will lead to the answer that we're looking for, that will lead to the prosperity that we're looking for. Because see, this is the wands. You've been struggling here. You've been struggling with the I will, with the fire element. And I think that could be, like I said, this is dealing with the poverty mindset and retraining the mind here. Okay? And as we retrain the mind, it will go into the heart. It will become part of us. We will understand our worth. We will understand that there is more than enough for everyone and that everybody can achieve the abundance they desire. This is available for every person. This isn't for special people. This isn't for super smart people. This is for people who dare to dream, who dare to create their own reality. This is what the universe is showing you this month, Capricorn. From today, June 9th, through the end of July, the universe is showing you, is opening the door for you to this new sort of reality, the I will succeed. Instead of using all your energy to hold on for dear life what you already have, fearing you're going to lose it, this is the revelation this month. You have the ability to go forward in the wands, in the fire, the I will, the I can, the I really, the I will achieve the things I desire to achieve, period. And you stop at nothing until that happens. Okay, so closing words. Final words for Capricorn, then we're going to go into the extended, and we're going to go a step deeper in the extended. We're going to get strategy. We're going to go deeper into the mindset of things and see what the cards want to show about, it's basically, in the extended, we hit it from different angles. In the general, I'm basically laying out, what are we dealing with here? The vision came to me, the fact that it's about money and it's about poverty mindset. Now we know what we're dealing with. And in the extended, then we're going to get into strategy. We're going to get into the how. This is kind of more like the why and the what. In the extended, we go into the how. So if you want to join us over there, it's $11 a month. Oh, baby, yes. Yeah. Oh, I feel like a leprechaun at the end of the rainbow right now with all my coins as I look at this card. But if you want to join us over on Patreon, it's $11 a month. There's my pitch, link in the top of the description. Head on over there, and we would love to have you over there, Capricorn. But look at this. Judgment? Are you freaking kidding me, Capricorn? Whoa. You start with the Death card and you end with the Judgment card. This is like true transformation. This is like you are changing into a new person because you're allowing yourself to go through this portal. You are waking up to who you really are and who you've always been and what you've always been capable of. The I will. You are fully able and capable to have the abundance that you're looking for, man. Going from the 4 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles, which is like long-term stability and wealth and legacy even, where people look up to you to teach them how to make money. I mean, the possibilities are endless, Capricorn, and you're a Capricorn, for God's sake. If anybody can make a 10 of Pentacles, it's a freaking Capricorn, okay? You know what I'm saying? So, come on, Cap. Come on. Enough is enough, man. Enough is enough, right? My North Node is in Capricorn. When my Saturn return happened, man, I've always been interested in business, okay? Ever since I read 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss and Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki when I was like 14 or something like that. I'm 30 now. But when I hit that Saturn return, man, and my Cancer South Node went into that Capricorn North Node, I was like, yo, it's time to get this shit off the ground, man. I was fully so thankful for this Capricorn that was added to my chart, so to speak. So Cappy, come on, man. I got a glimpse of your energy and I felt it. You have the ability, the raw ability to bring forward really anything you want to bring forward. I mean, come on. You can do this, Cappy. You will do this. And it's just a matter of waking up to who you really are with the Judgment card here. That's all it is. That's all it is. And I don't know what happened in the past to make you feel like this. You know? But it's time to walk away from all that emotionally and stop holding that so close to the chest here with that heart chakra. Don't hold those memories anymore. They don't belong to you, I'm hearing. That's part of the death and transformation that's going on here. And that's part of the revelation that's coming to you through the Hanged Man, is that there is more than enough. There is more than enough. And not just that it's available, you are fully able and have always been able to achieve all the things that you want to achieve, my friend. So good luck out there, Capricorn. We're going to go do your extended. So if you want to join us over there, like I said, link in the top of the description. We'd love to have you join our Metamystic community over on Patreon, where we continue to talk about, the how and helping us really, really hone in on this and really kick this feeling's ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had that fly kind of buzzing around at the start of the reading. Like I said, it's that kind of negative energy hanging around. We give the finger to that. This could be like a middle finger, Capricorn, this Ace of Wands. It's like you're giving the middle finger to all those years that you went through feeling like, you just fighting your battles. Let's just give the middle finger to all of that and transform into who you've always been, Cappy. You've always been. All right? So much love, my friend. We're going to head on over to the extended. We love to see you over there. And until next time, Capricorn, take care and good luck out there, my friend.